Welcome or welcome back, everybody. It's another week of the Audi TT VLN Gene versus Zero Bandwidth Challenge. Now complete with more Gene. Now that he's back from his ban from a bad race at the Nürburgring, we'll actually be back to head-to-head action at Imola. We're done with the U.S. races. Grabbed a surprise podium finish last week at VIR, home track. Good times. Now we head to the European leg. This will be Imola, Spa, and... where's the last one? Oh, Nürburgring GP. So I've been practicing. Kind of off the pace, but whatever. It's a fun car. I'm slowly learning it. Haven't really driven the car at this track very much, but Imola's fun. I figure the car will do well here. I'm going to jump over to the content manager. 30 people. We're going to have 2 splits again. This series has had a really good turnout. I'm really pleased with that. Thanks, everybody. Let's see. Gene is back. He attack. He gonna lay down to smack. Luke Sky Russell Sobe, Sean, John, James, Michael. The who's who is back for more. Is this the Speedy Boy stream? I hope so. What's up, Fred?
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
Good evening, Jim and Claire. So I've had quite a year this week, and somebody stole a bicycle off my front porch. But that was just the appetizer to the main course of me losing my job today. So, yeah. That's a thing that happened. Adulting sucks. Adulting just kind of sucks. I'm over it. Less than an ideal week. As part of a less than ideal year. The last 12 months have been really hard, and I haven't really gotten into it in the commentary on this stream because I don't want to bring everyone down. It's been awful, and I'd rather just keep that non-specific, because otherwise this will become a don't cry for me sim race Tina. On the bright side, I am driving not so bad anymore. That join button looks weird because it's whited out. Let's try that again. Join. What's up, Chuck? How are you? You just hopped in for the bad news. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll be back to good news by the end of this race session, and I'll luck myself into some good results. Yeah, well, you know, it's... DRM Scream is the car that it wants now, so I'll just restart Content Manager because I don't have the DRM mod. Silly server config being silly. All right, one more time. VIR was kind of a surprise. I mean, I do love the car and the track, and the two do go together hand in hand, and that was a really great result. I really needed that. For morale reasons and for points reasons. Oh, what a great screenshot of an otherwise meh race. Actually, I think this was the thumbnail preview that I took. The RS01 was such a beautiful car. It's too bad I never really figured out how to drive it until the very end of the season.
Your skin is okay.
So I've been through a couple of rounds of setup and then copied over the setup from VIR, which was copied over from Road America, and it works better than the one I've been working on. So I'm just going to do that again and see what happens. Don't mess with what works, right? Gotta turn my headphones down because this game is deafening me. There we go. How's the sound level on the stream? About even? Let's get the car up to full chat before you answer that question.
Your exit's clear.
Good mix?
Your tyres are cold, watch out.
Skin is checked, nothing new, carry on.
Wow, this looks very different from my practice session, which was using Sol clear weather. Same time of day, though. I wonder what the difference is. Whatever. It looks really... it's like a different track. It's weird. Oh, a little bit too drifty in there. Alright, head in the game, people. See if I can make the softs last again. This car really likes the slow in, fast out approach. If you try pressing it too hard, it just just spins out. I've never had the rear end come around so much on a front-wheel drive car as when I've been driving this thing at full speed. As you can see, I'm just barely knocking on the 151s. I had a potential 151.2, which was decent, but then I botched it because I'm me. So I'm just kind of feeling out the car. I had some practice earlier tonight, but I don't know. I'm gonna need some luck tonight. Need to get lucky tonight. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Got a purple sector because nobody else is driving.
Position.
Whoa, still too hot, even after all that. I can do that faster. I have done faster. But just trying to feel out the car right now. It seems to be a little temperamental. Also, I'm exhausted from, you know, still better than Gene. He's not rusty. Channel my inner Chuck. Man, if I had inner Chuck. This is the car where you have to be at least a little bit on the gas pretty much all the time to keep it under control. Yeah. Well, you know.
Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
I don't fear commitment, ladies. Says the merry man.
Yellow flag, caution.
Yellow flag, and I'm not the cause. Wow. Oh, he's gonna have backup plans. Man, that is harsh.
That's the end of the session. P10.
No, 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 no. Batman. Whoops, daisy. Yep, that's kind of what happens to me under braking. I think my, maybe my diff needs some adjustment. Maybe my driving needs some adjustment. Okay, let's see. It seems about right. Is this backwards? I don't think so. That's not where the corner goes. Yeah. Oh, SRS Discord, right. Yeah, there you go. That's a thing we do now, isn't it? Ooh. What's up, Gene?
What up, dude? Can you hear me?
I can indeed. Welcome back.
It's good. It's good to be back in sim racing system and be and not just have a thing over my my whatchamacallit that says I'm banned until the Russell says if you join the voice chat if you want to see guys reading into your ear while you race. Personally, I think it's better because you hear people grunt.
Sim racing and heavy breathing, 40 minutes ASMR.
No thank What are you running, dude? What's your quickest time out?
I'm like knocking on the door of 151s, but haven't managed to get in there yet.
I hit 150 somehow, and now I can't get back there. I'm like stuck at 151 something.
Yeah, this is one of those tracks where you have one outstanding lap, and then you can never get back to it.
And it's only because you like barely missed the like the outer track limit, right? But then when you try to hit it again, it's like, ah, track limit.
Exactly.
Pit exit's clear.
Alright,
Push. Okay, Pasha.
Good luck.
We've got 9 minutes to set a lap. Your rear tyres are cold.
Wow, this car completely drowns out Discord. Oh right, this is SRS, so grip on the first lap of quali will be terrible. I'm just going to play this conservatively, and I'll probably go faster. Ramiro Dominguez back in the race after a tragic finish last week. Held on to second against Luke Sky for almost the entire race, and then binned it in Hogpen on the final lap at VIR. Really felt bad for him. Managed to scrape together a fourth. I took out the fuel, didn't I? I specifically remember thinking about taking the fuel out. Is this guy really gonna battle me on our quali lap? Really? Really, dude? Thank you. Thank you.
B7.
As in, I'm the 7th person out. Yeah, turn off the mirror. It's an interesting line through that corner. I wonder if it's the right one. Certainly get better exit speed up the straight.
Sector 2 is 1.8 off the pace. The leader's just done a 204.1.
I don't think that's accurate, Jim. I meant to go slower into this corner, and I ended up overcooking it. It's 155, jeez. John Crane with a 150.9. Hello.
You're currently 3.7 seconds off the pace. You're a second off the pace in Sector 3.
This car feels completely different from my practice session. Weird.
Okay,
I'm gonna let this guy go.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
On your left. Clear left.
I don't want to hold. Oh,
Come on, keep it between the white lines. This lap won't count.
Clear left.
I don't want to hold these guys up. Man, I'm way off the pace tonight. Off my own pace, no less. Where's that VIR sparkle? Oh, 8 time zones away. I didn't mean to flash at you, buddy. There we go. That's the exit I wanted out of that corner. Let's get a lap in here. If I slow down, I can hold up Gene. Good.
B16.
Well, the challenge is back on with a head-to-head battle for last. I swear that 152 is not a cheat. There we go. It's less mediocre. Let's see if we can keep this up.
All right, Pasha. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Testing the track limits there. Man, this pace is stanky. Get back, get back, get back! Whew. Have to be back off of that green before it ends. I need to
2
brake
minutes to go,
more,
2
or brake
minutes.
earlier for that. Down into the 152s, that's better. Of course, Gene is in the 151s. Faster than my PB. Jerk.
B14.
Ah, so much for the glory days. That's not gonna help. Jeez.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Screw these European tracks.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I'm going back to the US where I can suck closer to home. I do like Imola though. It's a fun track. Jeez, I cannot get it together tonight. Ah, that was a little too aggressive on the chicane there.
Pasha, come on. Keep it between the lines. They'll delete this lap.
Variante oopsie. Oop.
Checkered flag, P16.
Oh, jeez, I'm not gonna get another lap either. Well, I am back with the back markers. As is Ramiro, that's surprising.
16th place.
Well, that was poop.
We're doing.
The good news is I don't have to worry about anybody punting me from behind.
Did not put down a.
I put down a lap, it wasn't fantastic.
You're a second off the pace in sector 1.
How much fuel?
I have no idea.
I'm leaving it. I put 5 extra on
Gene, how much fuel do almost? Yeah.
That's the end of the session, P16.
Alright, well, it's going to be 20 minutes with a 2.5-ish. You know what? I
20
have this
minutes,
set up already.
P16.
Just copy it. What are the times? 150s? Yeah, I won't need that much fuel. I won't need that much fuel. I do need a whole lot of luck. Let's see how this goes. Well, you know,
Okay, Pasha, get ready.
when your expectations are set this low, anything you get is gravy, right? Thank you, sir. I could use some today. Let's actually watch the lights this time.
Green, green, green.
On your right. Still there. You're on the left, 3 wide.
Yeet!
You're on the left, 3 wide. Right side. Right side. You're on the left, 3 wide.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Clear
Don't
right,
hit me,
car
don't hit me,
right.
don't hit me! He hit me.
3
He
wide.
hit me!
You're on the left.
And I'm last.
Car right. Clear right.
Of course I am.
Forget the start, just get stuck in, mate.
Well, that's how that goes. VIR was really the only race this season where that hasn't happened to me. Jeez!
Clear left.
Unsafe rejoin, anyone? Come on, Andres, you know better than that.
On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Is that Gene behind me? Don't do it again!
Car left. Clear left.
Maybe he doesn't know better. Hold the brakes, hold the brakes!
On your right. Clear right.
People are immolating. Well, that was a first lap.
Dude, all the work I put in the first couple corners got.
Yellow flag, caution.
Right side. Clear right.
Here it comes. He's got my pace.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Go get him.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Wait, why is Luke Sky behind me?
Right side. Clear right.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me, dude. Oh, it's Pedro. What's up, man?
The leader has just done a 149.7.
More drift? Luke's gonna be driving angry. Punted or looped.
B15. Alright, Asha, the next car is Dominguez.
That's not where the track goes. It's over here.
Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna contest that. I know better.
Yellow flag.
Is that another F for Gene? Sure is. On your right.
Car left. Clear left.
Your ears are cold.
Oof. That car's been in the wars.
15 minutes left. It's all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate.
Well, given my pace, I seem to be where I belong. Which is unfortunate, but hey ho, what do you do? This is apparently not my track.
Yellow flag.
It's fun though.
Incident in Ravazza 2. We think it might be Rocha. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. He's quicker than us through Tosa.
I was trying the slow in, slow out strategy. That's my mistake.
16th place. You're better than this. The car's better than this. Get it together, man.
Well, that statement is half true.
The gap behind is now 0.7.
Yeah, well, that's what he does when you suck. I don't literally mark the days on my calendar when Jim says happy things, but it's pretty rare.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, you're kidding.
You'll need to give back the time gained. The leader has just done a 149.4.
Go around, Pedro.
Car right. Clear right.
Yeah. I was pretty aggressive though. That was begging for trouble.
Place. Yellow flag, caution.
Have a nice scrap with Pedro here. Until I did that.
Left side, on your left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Yellow flag.
Don't trust him.
Watch out.
I just don't trust him. It's bad when a 154 is a half second off your race pace. That's crazy. This has been miserable.
The gap ahead is now 0.8.
Where's the guy who got second at VIR last week? I think he's still in Virginia.
Okay, Pasha, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That's half distance. The fuel's okay. Yellow flag. Caution.
There we go. Only figured out the car halfway through the race. That's no problem. Why do people still run PLP in this league? Uh-oh!
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in. Very
Is that
anti-alto.
Gene? No, it's not. Not
Left
this time.
side, clear left.
Luke Sky
Left
again.
side,
Oh no.
Clear left.
Oh, come on, car. It says, come on, driver. This is not Luke's night.
B16.
I forget where I started. Was it 16th?
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
That was dramatic. He's not going to back off here either, is he? Oh, he is.
Yellow flag. The leader's just done a 149.0. Okay, Pasha, don't let this guy distract you. He's faster than you into very anti-alta.
Car
Just
left.
take it.
Clear left.
I don't want to die. I like that. Nobody passes in the piratella unless they want to pirouette. Perfect.
17.
Did he just juke in front of me there?
Yellow flag, watch out.
Jukes guy. He's good, man. He's got to be frustrated.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds. You've got half your fuel left.
With 5 minutes to go, derp. That's not where the track goes.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. We're seeing minor wear all around.
Mike Fazal and John Crane fighting for the lead. My goodness. That's not the line. I'm gonna get 3 more whacks at this. Let's have 1 good lap this race, maybe. What's up, Sean?
153.6.
Oh, I finally took that complex right. Sorta. Exit out of AC to load the skins. And I'll have to read the rest of that on the next straight. Couldn't get back in. Well, if the join button blacks out, you can always try the Kuno server list. You have until like halfway through qualifying at least to get in. Note for next time, but sorry you missed it, man.
Yellow flag, caution.
Yeah, the SRS servers do show up on the normal server list as well, and you have, even after the join button blacks out, as long as you're registered for the race, you can get in. And somehow I'm putting together a decent lap all of a sudden. Keep talking, everybody. Well, there's a PB incoming. So glad I figured this car out with 2.5 minutes to go.
That lap was a 151.3. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Or any session. Sucks I had those 2 incident points right at the start.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Left side.
That's gonna be
clear.
another
A
one.
little three.
Come on, Pasha. Nicely done. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Yeah, 3 incident points. Pedro, man. Killing me. Whatever. Still only 4 seconds behind Luke Sky.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
White flag, white flag. Yeah, he's pretty fast.
P16. Yellow flag.
Uh-oh. Way early there. Well, maybe not way early. Jeez.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
No, no, no. Get back on the track, please. Anybody feel like binning it right here at the end?
Yellow flag. Keep your wits
Oh.
about you, mate.
Anybody, not me, that is. Well. Wah, wah.
15th place. That's it. We're done.
And warp. Well. That was awful. I did not have the pace this evening.
Oh my god.
You almost got in the top 10, man. Nice job. You beat Luke Sky.
Oh yeah, he ended up bumping into someone. I could have had Daniel and John Major ended up getting. But yeah, it was a pretty good little race at the end. I was in a three-way.
Uh-oh. He's on a 3-way. Oh, no. What's up, James? Well, good news for you, Russell. You got another place. Bad news is Crane with a penalty. Ugh. Straight to video action movie stuff. Yeah. Well, let's see what happened here at the start. I feel like I gained like 5 positions and lost them all when people banged into me. What's up, Chris? Good race. To the replay, in which we judge all. First stop, livery tour. I don't think there's anything new here. I'll go to the back. Oh, there's Gene. Wait, I'm going up the field, aren't I? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, Sean qualified last? That's weird. Okay, here we go. This is the front, right? Yeah, okay. So, stock. Chris with the O Canada delivery here. Stock, Russell. There we go. The asymmetric black and white and red. What's black and white and red all over? Russell's livery. Alvarez, stock, there's Gene with the Fred Soderstedt special. That is nice. There's more cool stuff in this the more you stare at it. Like, there's the disembodied mustache, there's the eyebrows, there's the hair, there's the sunglasses. It's all shattered. That's really neat. Yeah, oh, yeah, that was a little bit of a dicey rejoin there. There's Vicente. In one of the GT Panama liveries, there's another, Ramiro, with whom we raced last week. There's Andres in the third one. There's me. Yay. Alex Gill in the orange, Johnny Major in the purple, Paul Yu, and Sean Sebring at the back. I don't think it was so much a rear ending as like a side swipey action, but let's see what happens here at the start, because I feel like I was, I don't know, I was giving all the room I could and more, and kind of got punted off the side for my trouble. Mike, congrats. That was fantastic. So whoever that is got an iffy start, and so I went around him. I feel like I was making great places, and then everything went wrong up here. Zoom. Now they're all dicing, right? And I'm just like, stop hitting me. And then he just was at 4 or 5 wide there. You're not gonna look at this. All right, guys. It's the first turn of a 20-minute race, and you're going 5 wide. I am all the way on the grass and still get hit. All the way on the grass and still got hit. Unbelievable. Yeah. Well, in this case, it was go big and go home. Oh, yeah. Room for 6 on the access road. That was miserable. And this rejoin was... Alright, Andres. Come on now. What was this, man? My ground speed, 96 miles an hour. 64 miles an hour in front of me. Come on now, give up the corner. Takes 5 to tango. That's more like a gango. Takes 5 to gango. That's my first porn movie title right there. Takes 5 to gango. Coming to a box office near you. Not. And there's Gene. Whee! What happened to Gene there? Take a penalty or just go wide or what's the... Oh, yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, no. What the what? A series of punterinos. A one punterino. Sliding helplessly across the grass and boom! Oh, jeez. Who was that helpless victim? Vicente. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible. And so, of course, the other insult to injury here is that Gene probably had a slowdown penalty for cutting, quote unquote, cutting that corner. Oh dear. That was kind of fun-ish. Zoom. And these guys. 3 free places, yeah, man. I mean, I feel like I would have been dead last had it not been all for all the carnage. $299 for the G29. It's good. It's definitely better than the 15-year-old wheel I was using before. It's quieter. Like, I'm turning it right now, and you don't hear the woo, the square cut gears. I can make fine adjustments without deafening everybody. Ooh, jeez. I did not find... I did not have pace in this car until, like, the very end of the race. Let's see what happens later. Where's my... Where's the scare with Pedro? Here, maybe? It was later on in the race. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I just grabbed mine off of the Evil Online Empire. See, I let him go because I didn't want to miss the break point and slam in the back of him. And then, oh, this wasn't it. Was it on the previous lap then? Did I catch you here? Or was it later on? No, it was later on. Let's try the next one. Here we go. Nope, not this one. Where's the lap where everything goes horrible? Oh, here it is. No? This corner is so hard to get right because you feel like it's the same thing as the left you just took, but it's much sharper. I guess it was right near the end of the race. Well, I'll stick with the G29 for a while. It's nice, it's pretty. I have labels all over it now. Oh, here we go. Now, the problem with this, okay, it's not all your fault here because not only do you go wide into the sand, I went wide and was trying to get back on track myself. So, I mean, this is a racing incident that should just be... I would have had space on the right had I not also screwed up the corner. The problem is we're probably going to get an incident point for that brush. Like, I don't even think it registered on the... Well, it might have registered on the car. But, I mean, we both went wide and brushed each other, and that probably would be a 0x in iRacing. But, yeah, I had a bunch that were my fault. Nice, nice. I like having the... So, what in the world was all the drama that kept happening to Luke? Like, he got knocked right out from the start. What in the world was the disaster that befell him? Oh, you have the... Do you have the Seasons mod? I've been thinking about getting that. Race isn't posted yet. Well, we definitely had 7 drivers. We had 2 splits. I wonder if the second split is still running. Oomph! Well, that was a punt. That was a punt and a half from way downtown. Who was it? Crane! Oh, no! Jan, what are you doing, man? Oh, you had engine damage. Oh, no.
Dude, John Major and I were in such a nice battle for like 3.
Actually, that wasn't as severe as it looked like. So everybody's braking. John just doesn't brake early enough and just boink. God, I can't go backwards through the field fast enough to catch up to... Oh, geez. And then there's... Oh, this is more of the carnage that ensued to knock me off the track. Alex Gill. What does he have to do to get a good race these days? He's just had rotten luck, too. Some of it was of his own making, but still. Nobody deserves that. Well, maybe a few, but not him. Where'd Luke go? Oh, there he is. Angry. Where did Sean end up? Because he started last. Oh, jeez. Well, his tires are roasted now. Gonna speed this thing up. Yeah, that was my problem tonight. I just couldn't get a lap together. I had individual corners that were great, but never really put a whole lap together. Until the very end, where I set 2 PBs. It's like, okay. I finally got into the 151s at the end of the race. The last 2 laps were 151s. Everything else was just pathetic.
I think I got this final. Most by like the last half of the race, I was in the 150s. I was.
150.4. Yeah, I just could not find pace. I don't know if my practice session was misconfigured, but the conditions felt like they were absolutely nothing like the what I was practicing in. I just couldn't find the pace. I think I'm just tired. I was practicing like 2 or 3 hours ago, and I think I'm just running out of steam today. It's been a long week today. Yeah, everything's kind of going wrong. But this was okay. I mean, as poorly as I was doing in practice, to come out not last is something. It's just one of those days. I can't imagine how frustrated Luke must have been, because stuff just kept happening to him. Like, he passed me a couple of times. That in itself says something. Here he is in a battle with Ramiro. This is an interesting echo of last week. Oh, and Ramiro cooked it into the chicane. That'll happen. Been there, done that. Oh, boy. That was less than impressive. Oh, well. Too bad, so sad. It was a good race. Glad everybody else had fun. Seemed like there was some good racing up the field. And there's Sean. He never has painted a car for this series, I guess. I ought to gift him a skin for next week. That'll be nice. Ooh, that was a nice move. Look at that. Jeez. Look at this. The difference between brave and dumb is results. That was a brave move. Alright, let's see. Ooh, nice battle with Sean and Gene there. Gene gets by. Cameras here are kind of meh. Oh, there's a good one. There's a good one. This is not his last mishap, is it? Yeah, I mean, the guy has such a feel for these cars. And you think, oh, well, he's a touring, front-wheel drive touring car specialist, and then he gets in, like, a GTE or a GT3 and does the same thing. Uh-oh, here's where it all goes wrong for him again. Okay. Let's back this up and do it from his perspective. Oh no. Ha! Yeah. So he comes in here. He's got to avoid these guys. Oh, this is the dumbest part of this track. He just lost like 5 seconds. He drove into the sand, but because it's on the inside of this chicane, you get a 20-second slowdown just for touching this sand. So now he's been in a wreck, trying to avoid another wreck, and now he's got a slowdown penalty. So annoying. Well, that explains how he got behind me again. And for as frustrated as he must have been at this point in the race, the degree of patience that he showed being stuck behind me on this lap. Round of applause for Luke Sky, everybody. I mean, he could easily have just golf swinged me into, or, you know, croquet shot me into oblivion. But he was restrained, showed some patience, and waited for the opportunity and just went on by. Haha! Like the challenge of actually having to fight people. I don't know. I think I could get used to being the lead every race. I've never been in that position.
Standings aren't posting?
That's interesting. Could have gotten away with it on here. Wow, he took to the grass to get around me. Jeez. I gave him all the room in the world. Sandbagging qualifying. Yeah, I've seen some other guys who were actually good at this just be like, I'm just not going to qualify. Start from the back and see what happens. You guys are a bunch of fakers. When I start from the back, it's because I suck, honestly. Me being buried in the back comes from an honest place of being terrible. None of this fake stuff. It is amazing. Like, this is the same setup from VIR. Same car, same driver. Obviously a different situation. And a very different track. I just let him go again because it's like, it's Luke Sky. I'm not going to hold him back. Well, we'll see how this goes, I guess. I don't know if maybe John's penalty messed it up right at the end there. Oh, that's right. You got a podium. What was the finishing order? It was Mike, James, and Russell in the top three, right? No, Russell, you ended up in second, right? Because Crane was ahead and then got booted. And then leader third, I think. Yeah, it's tough. It's a fun track, and I've come here with other cars and done well. I did okay in, at least I remember doing okay in the RSO1 race. Who's third? I forget. Anyway. I mean, I just looked at it like 10 minutes ago. It's already leaked out of my brain. My brain! Yeah. Here's a battle between Luke and Pedro. Pedro's like, nah. Get on. Get out of here. Yeah, scamp. Anyway. Where's Crane? Was Crane the one that dropped right at the end there? Gene, Vicente. Vicente had a decent race, huh? Leader, Pike, Sobe, Crane. So let's see what happens to him at the end. Wait, what? This looks like after the finish. going on here? Huh. You got Crane, Sobe, and Pike. 2, 3, and 4. He's in 4th gear. He has a very different gearing to me. I think that may have been part of my problem. Like, my lower gears were too tall, so I wasn't getting the acceleration out of the corners that everybody else had. I think I just dorked up the setup, and then, crucially, dorked up the component behind the wheel. I don't know. I don't know where he went off. Unless he picked up a penalty in the chicane there and didn't notice. Was it this cut? You think? That doesn't seem that aggressive. Well, he is. Yeah, he's two tires over the white line. So, does anybody know if he plays in VR? In VR, maybe he just missed the penalty notice. Did he try to take the 5-second penalty right at the end and then just get booted? Well, he goes through the finish. Because if you get a penalty right at the end, you actually get booted off at the finish line. Weird. Well, that was, yeah. Yeah, that first corner was dumb. Woo! That first corner was super dumb. But what can you do? People just think they're going to win it in the corner, even though they're already 15th place. And, you know, that's just what happens. See if the standings are up. Did Pike get DQ'd in the line? No, I saw him go through. I think he just did the Luke Sky maneuver and just dumped as soon as he crossed the line. Because I saw him pull into the grass there in the replay. Huh. This is a little weird. I wonder, is the server still up? Is it just not reset? Yeah, look at that. Oh, no. Nope, now it's onto the Seat. Oh, I guess that means I missed this race. Derp. Oh, well. Where are we this week? Mugello. Ugh. Never really done Mugello. It's a great course. I've just never raced on it. I think I've run like 3 races on it ever. Gene has the unofficial results. Yeah, I mean, you go to the replay and kind of pull it all up. But, yeah, that's a little weird. I don't know why this isn't showing up. I might get away with one here. What's the race schedule? Did the US server just bounce prematurely, maybe? Because none of this... What's the next US server race? Oh, it's in 11 hours, so it's not like they're hurting for servers. And I'm back down below 641. Actually, I shouldn't have moved because the results aren't up. Yeah, I hope your win counts. That would suck if it doesn't. Can't believe I have 4 wins. I remember all of these. I remember each and every one of these 4 wins. First one was a Seat race. There were 2 GT3 races with a McLaren, and then it was the Project Cars 2 at Daytona. Make it 5 by the end of the season. Well, I hope so. Let's see. The last 2 races in this are at Spa and at Nürburgring GP. Both fun. Both will be awesome with this car. Can't wait to throw this thing over Radial with all that downforce. 750 from Chris. I can load it up again. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it. You can't stop me. 750 from Pike's point of view. I'll see that. Audience participation. That's a nice screenshot. That's the thumbnail for this very video. Please no punterino the hosterino. Those instructions were ignored. All right. He did not enjoy your new line. Uh-oh. That's too far. That's not quite far enough, but let's find Pike. Sorry for the flashy cam. There he is. I like the all Canada livery there. So is that where you picked up the slowdown? Or is it here? Whoopsie-daisy. I've done that a million times myself. That's always frustrating. There's leader. No, I think he just lost it coming out of the chicane. I've been there, done that a million times. Oh yeah? Well, let's see it. Oh my. Oh, taken to the inside curb there. See if we can find a better camera. Oh, here's a good one. Ooh, somebody off in the grass there. Ooh! Giving all the room and then some. Up the hill. This is a really fun corner when you get it right, but the odds of getting it right are shockingly slim. And then you come down here and it's like, oops, I hit the brakes too hard, I'm spinning. Oops, I hit the gas too hard, I'm spinning. Oops, I didn't hit the gas hard enough, I'm spinning. Yeah, the hairpin is... You almost have to drive past it and then do a sharp turn and come back. I think on my fastest laps, that's the line I ended up taking. And you pay off the time that you spend going a little bit deeper by getting more acceleration up the hill. I don't know. I'm taking advice for somebody who just finished 16th, so, you know. Oh, well. Still no results posted. Oh no. pull somebody else off. This track is tight. What's up, Sean? Looks like you had a rough day of it yourself. On track. Yeah, you almost have to have your foot partly on the accelerator all the way around. Like, giving it a tiny bit of gas all the time helps it get through the corners, and if you're not doing that, the tail gets happy and you're like spinning all over the place. You almost have to be on the power at least a tiny bit all the time. And I think I was doing that just instinctively at VIR just because it was such a wide open track, but here I kept hitting the brakes and getting off the gas, and the car got all squirrely and weird, and oh no, here's a penalty. Well, no, he made it back. Maybe he didn't get one. Oh! The battles, they getting hot. Oh, it's gonna be spicy. Oh! Nice. Does he get the over-under? Nope, not quite. Too much overlap. That's some good battle there. Down the straight for another lap. Now this battle has become the cork in a bottle. Cars coming up behind. Like spectators at the prize fight. That tree keeps popping into view at a certain camera angle. It's like the camera's going through the branch of the tree, and then when it finally lets go, it's like, boing! Hi, I'm a tree right here. I think that's just a question of like the path of the camera actually goes through one of the planes of the tree. So like you're behind the tree, behind the tree, behind the tree, and then boink, now you're in front of it. And because they're just like 6 flat planes of green arranged creatively to look like a full tree. So if you cross one of those planes, it's like suddenly leaves. Ah, the tricks of computer graphics. Making an asterisk of flat textures look like a round tree. Well, did you make it? Did you have a clean race, or did you get eaten in T1 like I did? Yet another race where I'm taken out in T1. Luke Scott got the worst of it, though. That's incredible. Hey, you know, that's one way to look at it. For the first, oh, nice. Clean race. Good times. This is the second week in a row that I finished within 5 seconds of Luke Sky, so I must be learning something. Or he got incredibly unlucky. That's, yes. This battle's still raging on between Chris and James. Chris, Pike, James, leader, battling for, what, 4th? Yeah, this is the battle for 4th place. Yeah, the results aren't coming up. Unofficial standings from Content Manager, that's good. There we go, now the lead is pulling out. I bet Gene was streaming on Twitch, wasn't he? You traitor. You evacuee. I guess I can get out of Discord since he's left as well. You got an air horn. Good time. Looks like the lead kind of spread out here. Charlie and Alex having a good race back here. I really like the 54 livery. I mean, obviously it's orange and black, so I'm going to be a fan. When I was doing mine, I thought about just plagiarizing this one, but ended up doing my own thing. Yeah. Yeah, at this point you're like equally spaced. Sorry. Here's Alvarez and De Silva. This will be for what? There's 5th, 6th, 7th. So this is 8th and 9th. And then Gene in the top 10 here with Johnny Major behind. Got another Chuck. We're up on Chucks. It's an up Chuck now. I was wrong. Forget I ever said it. I'm erasing the stream. I don't know what happened. Whoa, what was that? Swervy McSwerve face there. What's up with this dude? Alex? Come on now. This looks like it's gonna be spicy. Oh, going for the pass into the chicane. That's not going to happen. That's the collision. De Silva gets by. Alvarez drops 2 spaces. Oh, Gene and Johnny getting into it. Johnny making the move. All right, Gene. Good to see you. I hope the results get posted. It would be a shame for your first race back to SRS to be nullified. I'd figure, wouldn't it? Oh! What's going on here? Alvarez slow out of the final corner. Cars stacking up behind him. Gene gonna make it 3 wide. Oh, looking outside, looking inside. Oh, can't decide. Can't make the call. Swervy McSwervy. Now he's got, oh, now it's going to be a drag race. Oh, flashing the lights. Gene right up the tailpipe of Johnny Major. 3-way battle into the hairpin. Up the hill to the corners I don't know the names of. I should be better than that if I'm going to do commentary, right? Alvarez still leading the group. Johnny and Gene battling behind now. Oh, and now it's back to... Oh, jeez. This is a good race. Who knew all this was happening up at... Oh, there's a bonk. A little love tap. Kiss, kiss. I don't know if anybody watched the very end of the... of Jimmy Broadbent's charity race, but Chartier had the most hilarious livery with like a picture of his own face making some silly expression on the back. And Jimmy drove right up behind it at the end of the race and just bonked right into the back of it. And it was like, kiss, kiss. Come here, Chartier. Kiss, kiss. It was ridiculous. I was laughing out loud the whole time. Oh, that's good stuff. 33,000 British pounds raised by that charity that race. Unbelievable. Good on you, man. I'm sitting here like, oh, I'm doing a 24-hour stream. I hope to raise $200. Anyway. Oh, this is getting good. And this is, I think, white flag. Alvarez still leading this pack. Now Sean's getting in the mix. Taking an inside line through the hairpin. Gene goes wide, trying to get an exit speed up. Doesn't happen. Nose to tail up the hill. Sean to the inside, doesn't work out. Gene going for the over-under. Ooh. Gene looks to the inside into the slower right-hander. Oh, not quite this time. Back up the hill. Alvarez is like, I'm getting out of here. Run away. Into Variante Oopsie. Oh, getting back before the penalty strikes. Gene gets a run. Coming down to the final sequence of corners. Gene squeaking through. Holding on to it. Making it stick. Last lap pass for, I think, what ended up being 11th place. Look at this gaggle right here. That is a lot of people finishing very close together. Alex Gill taking an incident point at the end of the race. The mad lad that he is. What was that all about? You just, okay, I'll just eat another incident point. I mean, I get, believe you me, if anybody understands frustration, it's the guy talking into the microphone right now. But, that is the sign of somebody who doesn't really care what his score is. And that can be a good thing. It can also be a curse. It's like, wait a minute. Why aren't you, being a little more careful here? Anyway. There's Gene's pit board. Nice. Where's mine? I think because we're in a replay, it's going to show up like way the heck up here, even though I wasn't actually pitting at this stall. There it is. That's what we're watching, all right. Gene versus Zero Bandwidth Challenge. Gene takes this round because I was craptacular this evening. All right, Sean. I think I'm just about done myself. It has been a drama-filled day, drama-filled weekend, really. And I'm just about done. Still no results. Dun dun dun. Really hope this doesn't get effed up. Really hope we don't lose this race. I mean, not for my own sake, obviously, because I was awful. But Mike with a win. We'll see how it goes. Well, we've now spent an hour and a half on a 20-minute race. I think it's about time that I just kind of collapse. Shameless self-promotion before everybody evacuates. Let me get this back up here. Just a reminder, the 2nd of November, I'll be doing a 24-hour stream, midnight to midnight Eastern Time. Community race. I will be doing the season finale of the Ligier LMP3 series at Le Mans on the Bugatti course. That should be good. Real time, real weather. So that'll be good. But yes, November 2nd, Extra Life Game Day, starting at midnight Eastern Time, running to midnight between Saturday and Sunday. So 24 hours of me playing games, mostly this game. We'll see what happens with the Project Cars 2 schedule. I might jump into some of those races, but for now it's looking like a whole lot of SRS. I'm also going to be running a LA Canyons, just free drive server to jump into between races. So it should be a good day. Should be lots of fun. Thinking about putting the webcam up to capture my face as it deteriorates from happy-go-lucky streamer at the beginning to worn-out, defeated soul at the end. But we'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun. And the livery's awesome, as you can see. So I'm pretty proud of that. Anyway, this has been the Audi TT race at Imola. Next week we are at Spa-Francorchamps. That'll be fun as well. This has been fun too. Thanks everybody for coming out. Pokey de likey on the way out if you'd like to. And if you wouldn't, well, you're apparently not alone in liking me today. Or not liking me. But that's life. And it will continue tomorrow. Later, everybody.